Part 3 DIO Brando has been announced as the next DOKKANFEST unit to drop on both Global and JP Dokkan as part of this JoJo's Bizarre Adventure crossover. This video is being brought to you as promised because of the support that the Jotaro Kujo DOKKANFEST video, which if you haven't watched, make sure to go ahead and check that out. The support that video got. So I just want to say thank you guys so much for that. Let's continue this crossover series that we are doing. I will also say that this video, in terms of format, will be the same. We have a transforming DIO Brando. We have a new banner unit to go alongside DOKKANFEST DIO. And then we have a free-to-play unit for you guys to quote-unquote grind up as well. So let me know what you guys think. Please, I want your feedback. So in case you guys want me to do more of these videos, right? And then, of course, let me know if you guys want to see any other anime crossover characters. And again, if I know the character a lot, and if I've watched the show, then I can definitely add it to the list. I mean, these videos do take a little bit, you know, a little long to make because I try and customize every single thing, which definitely takes a lot of time. But anyways, let's just hop straight into this video. Thank you guys for clicking on this video, and tell me again what you guys think. So here is DOKKANFEST DIO. This is his card art right here, and he is a physical type unit. Leader skill, DIO's Disciples category, key +4, and 177% to all stats. Obviously, every single person, all the agents of DIO, everyone who serves under DIO will be in the DIO's Disciples category. English is tough for me. I'm a little excited, so just bear with me, okay? Super attack, Muda Muda Muda, obviously his stand cry. He does stack attack and defense infinitely. Again, he is transforming, so this doesn't last forever. But he raises attack and defense. He causes immense damage to enemy with a medium chance to stun, which is pretty good. His passive skill, obviously the world, which is his stand. He has attack plus 150% immediately. Reduces damage received by 20% up to 60% per DIO's Disciples category ally on the team. So if you don't have these DIO, he's meant to be run with the people that are under him, right? That way, I mean, it just makes sense that way. If you have that 60% damage reduction while he's stacking defense, could actually be very, very good, okay? He gets 3 key and guards all attacks when facing a Stardust Crusaders art category enemy. So this is Jotaro, Joseph, Kakuin, anyone, right? Medium chance to stop time and avoid all targeted attacks towards this unit. So I could have easily made this like an active skill, but I want him to have this forever, similar to UI Goku's dodging, right? But this guy, if he enters the turn stopping time, every single target attack towards him, like, they'll basically be frozen in time, so they actually can't attack DIO, basically, right? Which is very, very strong ability. And then absorbs Joseph's blood starting from the 4th turn from the start of battle. So as you guys know, when DIO absorbs Joseph's blood, he gets a lot stronger. In terms of his links, now links and categories, just so I can explain really quick, I tend to customize everything from the super attack names and stuff to the link. So I don't want anything from Dokkan to crossover. Even though this DIO could fit on a lot of Dokkan categories, I don't want to really add him to that because I want it to be everything JoJo related. So link skill, stand power, Joestar lineage, Muda Muda Muda, which again, it's stand cry, so why not? Heaven's plan, hardened grudge, faded path, and tarot card, just to explain really quick. Joestar lineage, I mean, you guys know why. I don't want to like spoil too much, but you guys know why he's on Joestar lineage. I mean, it's very controversial, but I'm gonna put him there anyways. And then when it comes to Heaven's plan will be shared with people like Father Pucci, right? Muda 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 will be shared with obviously Giorno if I ever do him, stuff like that. And then for his categories, he's on DIO's Disciples, Joestar lineage, Stand User, and Stardust Crusaders art. Honestly, as I continue doing more JoJo cards, this could expand, but as of right now, this is where he is at. Now, in terms of his super attacks, this is basically what it's going to look like right here. When he enters a turn and he stops time, this is what it's going to look like right here, obviously. I think that'd be really, really cool. Medium chance to happen, by the way. And then when he absorbs Joseph's blood, this is, you know, the little scene that'll play, and this is his new card art right here, which in my opinion is very, very sexy, okay? So let's take a look at the transformed DIO Brando. His super attack has turned into greatly raised attack and defense for 1 turn, cause immense damage with a high chance to stun, which obviously is very, very powerful. His passive skill is 3 key and 220% to attack and defense. Now notice how before he got 3 key when you're facing a Stardust Crusaders enemy. And before you say, you know, you won't have any key or anything like that, his links can easily give ki, right? I'm not going to go into what his links do, but just imagine his links actually give ki. And then he's getting 3 ki at the start of turn immediately, which is, again, very, very powerful. 3 ki and attack plus 222% at the 220%, sorry, at the start of turn. Reduces damage received by 80% with 3 or more Dio's Disciples category allies on the team. So as long as you're having that, he's having 80% damage reduction while greatly raising defense. Again, very, very powerful. Attack plus 30% and guards all attacks when facing a Stardust Crusaders Arc category enemy. So if you're facing a Dio, he's going to be guarding, 80% damage reduction and greatly raising defense. He's not taking damage. I don't care. He's not taking damage, right? High chance to stop time. High chance. 50% chance to stop time and avoid all attacks, including super attacks, towards this unit. And then Dio's Disciples category allies 3 ki and 30% to attack and defense. He honestly did not have the support ability. However, when I was building some of the you know, the banner units and the free-to-play unit to go along, you know, with Dio here, the links actually changed quite a bit, and because of that, running them together could be a little bit of an issue. So I gave Dio the ability to support just in case the rotations were like lacking in ki or attack or defense, anything like that. So let me know what you guys think about this Dio. I think he is honestly a very, very powerful unit, and I would love to see him in Dokkan. Now, when it comes to the next unit here, right, the banner unit, there are just so many units. I could have picked Midler with the High Priestess stand. I could have picked Vanilla Ice. I could have picked Darby Brothers. I could have picked Lovers and Steely Dan. I could have picked Death 13, because he's a baby stand, right? There's so many people I could have picked. But why did this just, hold on, there we go. The unit that I went with though, all right, and I feel like no one's really gonna expect this, but I went with the Hanged Man. Now, this guy was probably one of my favorite minor antagonists in this part, simply because, okay, he, like, when I was watching him fight, he had a very, like, his stand is honestly like a scary stand. Like, he is, like, okay, out of all the people that Jotaro faced, I think this guy is easily one of the strongest because of the nature of his stand. So let me know what you guys think about this, and I feel like no one really gives this guy respect, so I had to go ahead and give the Hangman some love. So he leads the Agents of Dio category, ki plus 4 and 130% across the board. Now obviously Dio is not going to be on the Agents of Dio category because he's not an agent of himself, so I wanted to give the Agents of Dio their own category. Keep that in mind. His super attack, I could have called it Reflective Strike, to be honest, but the Hangman is a stand. Massively raises attack and defense for 1 turn, which is very, very strong. You'll see why I put that in just a second. Cause immense damage to enemy and seal super attack. Obviously, he's tech, by the way, so he's meant to be really good in SBR, Extreme SBR, stuff like that. So he gets all enemies attack and defense minus 41%. Oh, real quick, passive skill. The name is Reflective Strike. Basically, the way the Hangman stand works is that he's able to travel in the reflections of things. So he can hide in mirrors. He can hide in bottles that have light in it. They have to have light in order for him to travel through it, right? So, and he can reflect, he can attack the reflection of someone, and which you'll actually see right here. Look at this. So he's actually chopping up the snake through the reflection of this bottle. So it's a very, very powerful stand here. Anyways, he gets all enemies attack and defense minus 41% and attack and defense plus 41% at the start of turn. So it's not the greatest attack and defensive buff, but lowering all enemies attack and defense minus 41% is very, very, very strong. He gets plus attack and defense plus 41% when facing an enemy stand user. Attack and defense plus 41% in addition when facing 2 or more enemy stand users. So if you're in, hopefully, if ever, okay, if JoJo's Bizarre Adventure ever comes to Dokkan, hopefully there's like an SBR or Extreme SBR stage just with Joestar, just with like JoJo, you know, characters and stuff. If so, facing 2 or more stand users will give him 82% attack and defense on top of his 41% here, which is going to immediately be 123% attack and defense on top of him massively raising attack and defense, and on top of him obviously having this debuff here for all enemies, which again is going to be very, very, very powerful. Plus an additional attack and defense plus 41% for the rest of the battle after receiving an attack. So fully built up, this guy will have 164% attack and defense, okay? Lowering the debuff here, which is very strong, massively raising attack and defense, again, very, very, very strong. He reduces damage received by 41% as the first attacker, which is perfect for difficult content, right? Chance to evade attacks, including super attacks, plus 41% as a third attacker. So he can work in the third slot and in the first slot. This is a very powerful unit right here. Honestly, utility-wise, I think he could compete with Dio. I mean, Dio is just on a whole nother class, honestly. So this guy is like really good for difficult content though. Like he's very powerful. And then I gave him chance to crit plus 11% up to 41% with each final blow delivered. We haven't seen something like this in Dokkan for a while, so I wanted to give him that ability. His link skills is stand power, manipulated will. This is just because, you know, he's under Dio and stuff. Disciple, he's Dio's disciple. Bizarre battle. So bizarre battle, I gave Jotaro and the other, you know, protagonists from this whole crossover thing, I gave them bizarre adventure because they're all an adventure. But I want to give the enemies their own bizarre link, which is going to be called just bizarre battle because they're fighting bizarre people, right? Hopefully that makes sense to you. Elusive combat. The reason why I gave him elusive combat is because he doesn't, like, he's not really around when his stands attack. He's 100% relying on his stand, which a lot of other people do, but it's like he's not in the mix, right? Usually when two people are fighting, like when Dio and Jotaro were fighting, they were present in their face while their stands were fighting. Well, this guy was just hiding while his stand was doing all the work. So I gave him elusive combat for that. Faded Path and Terror card, and then his categories: Dio's Disciples, Agents of Dio, Stand User, and Stardust Crusaders Arc. And of course, his super attack right here is going to be this. So he comes through honestly, the bottle popping up like that, him popping through and slashing with the enemy, I think would be really cool. So let me know what you guys think. This is the banner unit right next to DIO BRANDO. And the last unit here, okay, again, the free-to-play unit. I could have picked anyone in the world, but I wanted to challenge myself. So I picked Enya the Hag, okay? She was a little tough to create, I'm not gonna lie, and you'll see why in just a second. She actually introduces a completely new, you know, mechanic to the game. So she leads Agents of Dio category 3 key and 77% across the board. Super attack, she greatly raises defense, okay? Causes immense damage to enemy and massively lowers attack and defense. So super attack ability, she's very strong, okay? Passive skill, oh wait, no, her super attack is called Fog String Puppetry. So her stand basically, I think it's called Justice. Yeah, I think it's Justice. So basically she can create illusions with fog, which is very powerful, and then she can actually control the enemies that she's fighting as long as they have like a cut or something. That she can actually send her stand within someone and control their actions, which, you know, like if you've watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, you would have seen that, right? Passive skill is called Illusionary Justice. I mean, it's just a play on the illusion part of her stand and the name of her stand there. She gets 50% attack and defense. Great chance to inflict puppetry upon all enemies upon entering attacking turn, forcing them to target their remaining attacks towards themselves for 1 turn, 2 times only. So basically what happens is you enter this turn with Enya, right? And let's say she inflicts puppetry upon all enemies. What's happening is every time they were actually going to attack you, they're going to attack themselves. If they were going to super attack you the first slot, they're going to super attack themselves in the first slot. Yes, this is very powerful, and it only activates 2 times, so keep that in mind. She gets attack plus 50%, and she gives 3 key to all allies when puppetry is activated. So the 3 key is not just, oh, I actually spelled puppetry wrong, my bad. She gives 3 key to everyone. It doesn't have to be an Agents of Dio category enemy, but again, you would probably, or ally, you would want to run her on that team, but just in case, right? And then all allies, not just enemies, not like extreme class enemies or anything like that, all allies, attack and defense plus 10%, up to 50% with each attack received, okay? So, the reason why I gave her that is because if she inflicts puppetry, she's not getting hit, right? But the moment she starts getting hit, she'll make sure that everyone else on the team is going to work very well. So again, 50% attack and defense is what she's giving to everyone. While she's greatly stacking defense, she has her own attack and defense. Puppetry is a very powerful ability, so you guys already know what it is. A link skill, stand power, manipulated will, disciple, bizarre battle, obviously, elusive combat. I mean, she's present most of the time, but not really, because again, the Justice stand I think does most of the work while she's just like hidden behind the doors and stuff. So elusive combat, and then obviously tarot card. And let me actually go ahead and close this out again, my bad. So I want you guys to let me know what you think, okay, about Enya the Hag. what do you guys think about the Hangman? I think his name was like Jay Gill or something like that. I forgot this guy's name. And then obviously, what do you guys think about the transforming DIO Brando? Do you guys like these units more than the Jotaro? I did Jotaro, Avdol, and then I did a Iggy and Polnareff card, I believe. Yeah, that was the four. Those are the units for the Jotaro video, which you guys again should definitely go check out. This video, I think Dio, the Hangman, and Enyo are definitely really good choices. So again, let me know what you guys think. What do you want to see next in terms of JoJo? When it comes to other animes, if you guys made it this far, I really do appreciate it. When it comes to other animes, I don't really know. Like I'm still watching a lot of other animes right now. The issue with like uploading like a One Piece creation or Demon Slayer creation is that I don't really know how much of my subscribers really mess with those videos, and I don't want to put a lot of time into this because, dude, changing these links names, these category names every single time, making the whole like everything here, it seems easy, but just thinking about it takes a long time, and then changing it is also really annoying too. So this takes time. This is not like a 30-minute fiasco here. That definitely takes a lot of time to prepare and stuff like that. Think of links, think of categories, think of how the unit works, all that good stuff. So I don't know if I want to put all that effort into like a Demon Slayer like Tanjiro card if like it's not gonna get too much support on the actual video itself. So I know a lot of you guys really do enjoy JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, so that's why I'm doing JoJo's right now. I actually have a few characters in the works right now. Maybe not, you know, JoJo related, but you guys will definitely see. Again, if you enjoyed, hit the like button, subscribe if you guys are new. Thank you guys so much for the support, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.